Hey guys, I know I promised you a live and I will still be doing lives. I've had a bunch of you ask me, when are you doing the It's a Wrap reading? The people that I still talk to from OG Tribe already know that I've had a bunch of medical stuff going on. So my life has been one appointment after the next. Things have been a little bit crazy. We'll use my favorite word, right? So I figured I'm gonna record while I have a chance a couple of chapters. Oh, backward of this. Actually, the back cover is not at all this anymore. It's been changed because people change, life changes, and this doesn't really apply. So when you get the paperback, you will see that the back cover is not the original wrap, which is fine. The story evolved because the people have evolved. So, I think I originally blurbed and wrote this right after shrink wrap. So it's been like ages. This is obviously the arc. Nobody in the world has this. I will probably send this off to a particular reader that I know will enjoy it and want to keep it. I tend to just chuck my arcs, but I know some people like them. So there we go. All right, I'm going to hit a chapter. You guys know how much I love doing these videos, so let's just go for it. I'm a horrible reader. I am not Kat. I don't claim to be Kat, but I'm going to do my best. All right, it's a wrap. Can the nursing home survive? Here we go. We have aged, guys, aged. Life, it is a fickle thing. Sometimes it's just a matter of praying you make it to the next day without choking on your roomie's dentures. But at least you ain't doing it in the clink. That's a thing. Could be worse. Could be meatloaf day. For anyone who needs a little faith, start with humor. The rumor is that laughter heals, if you're about that kind of thing. And of course, for OG Tribe, somehow we survive. Well, those who ride. In the end, everyone dies. Author note. For all those who don't happen to be named Kat and live much less scandalous lives than yours, like yours truly, apparently an upside-down pineapple is swinger code for an invitation. An upside-down pineapple in a grocery store is a sign to other enlightened people, like our dear Kat, that one is available and or open to romantic partner swaps for an evening of other agreed upon or other agreeing... Good talk. Look. It's an invite, okay? A swinger's invite. Do you, boo? No judgment here. But remember, be mindful of how you place your pineapples in the cart. You could just be sending out invitations. Or you could be like little old me and hardly able to recognize which side is up anymore. I promise you guys, I'm not Kat. I'm going to say it again. All right, prologue. Here we go. Life. It's a funny thing. You can have the best of intentions in the world, like helping a bunch of cons ditch their crazy, but that doesn't mean you'll pull it off. Instead, sometimes the best we can do is hope to make it to the next day. We sigh in relief as we check our pulse and realize that we are, indeed, still breathing. Life's no different than a shit jury case where the odds are stacked against you and the public defender is high. You do what you can with it. We all do. It's not really an option, like the mass shit they serve on Sundays so no one screws up their denture glue. Life. We shuffle from one appeal to the next, hoping someone will take our side or find a way to believe in us. Or in us. To believe us or in us. Whatever. Guys, this hasn't been edited yet, so, we're going to have little stutters here. It all depends. They probably won't. You either. No one's immune. It could happen to you. You'll end up doing 10 to life in the big house because you've run out of money or the evidence is just, stacked. That's just the way shit is. Still, life is what we count on. The idea that somehow we will experience this thing that is better than the hell of yesterday and nothing like the death row they put our girl Speedy on, R.I.P., after she took out the jailhouse bully. The great thing about life, it goes on and on and on. And hey, sometimes you have to take justice into your own hands. Regardless, there's always time for second chances or breaking out. Hell, there's always that one person, fire in our case, who will blow the judge and somehow get everyone off with butt kinks. That's where good friends and holding on to fickle hope counts. Now, 30 years later, with the entire gang of Northampton House of Corrections out, life starts over. This time, our prison tribe and I are experiencing a whole other type of institution. A state-funded old folks home where, let's just say, they may not be so ready for a group of ratty cons. Get ready, bitches. Life, for all of its ups and downs, is what we count on. It got us through our time in the big house, and it'll have to do it in Raisin Skinville too. So when you throw so many years away in an orange scrubs, you have a lot of making up to do, and that's probably where we're at. Orange sucks. It's just a fact. And the tools who think it's the new black, well, they haven't put in the true time. They can press rewind. As for tribe, we can't. Life doesn't give us a fountain of youth. That's where my rusty, I missed all the ECU's therapy backgrounds comes in. It reminds us that age is only a number. When a person experiences trauma, and trust me, living in close proximity to the prison bullies was exactly that, things stop. It's almost like we've been put on hold, given suspended sentences. While our Q-tip-headed, squeaky clean friends have raised children and grandchildren on the outside, the tribe and I have wasted our years breaking up fights over vegan-dized pill stash containers, otherwise known as tampons. Now, with the snack packs worth of daily meds no one has to hide, we have the actual thing of living to do. It won't be pretty. We fucked it up last time. Hell, most of us are institutionalized. Wow, so petrified, she still half limps, half walks like an Egyptian with those wild eyes. Kat's constantly freaking out with nowhere to go live, and Amish, well, she hasn't changed. She's still looking for places to nap her life away between bursts of shit TV and cleaning her prison tap machines. There are some improvements, though. Ham got to bring her dog that never dies, Monkey, to the old folks' home. They say it's therapeutic. I'm not so sure about that. It's more like annoying to me, with Monkey chasing Kat's ugly ninth life cat, Peaches, when he's not too busy shitting all over the floor. Whatever, it is what it is. My name is Ann Telrico. I used to be a respected psychologist. I was the prison shrink, all letters stripped except DOC. I spent enough time in a Department of Corrections to lose pretty much all memory of the time before being accused of killing my husband. Hell, I'm lucky to remember names these days. And Wanda, my mother, who actually did kill Michael, well, she's 99 years old now and still quilting away on days when she's strong enough to get off the wacky oxygen machine. Oblivious and demented enough to make her face into a wall hanging for the rec room. God, I wish I could stop her from ever aging another day. As for the rest of us, and looking back, I'm honest. The truth is, I'm not sure I'd want any other way. Shit happens for a reason, and I can't say I blame the outsiders for not understanding me. They see Doc and the rest of the gang as dried up felons who threw it all away. They know nothing of the bonds we formed while trying to set Speedy free, or the family we built to keep Fire sane. And you know what? That's A-okay. I'm done faking it till I make it. We all are. There just aren't fucks left to give. With the jailhouse haters gone, the only thing we can do now is live. But there's only so much living you can do in a place with a 7 p.m. curfew or bingo night on Fridays is something worth advertising on hallway bulletin boards with extra large fonts. They don't supply entertainment for us. Well, there is this one hot male nurse, but you know what I mean. It's not like he wants anything to do with us. He's here for a check, here to make up for lost time. We have found our ways of living the dream. Because as for life, we don't have much of that left now. We're no different from the outsiders. In reality, every human being, guilty or not, is doing life till they die. Time goes by for everyone. Living on stolen time, we make the best of what we've got. The thing about us felons, though, is we have survival skills that others do not. It's not like Hairspray was handed the mace. It ain't like Speedy was gifted the shank. And Lord knows how Kat managed to pull off the most elaborate Funko collection worldwide ever from a jail cell. But she did. Something to do with faking fibro and a GoFundMe drive for must-haves. The point is, we learned to make the best of our time at the big house. It won't change here, the hotel of all things nearly dead, where things come easier. We know how to make the best of our resources now. A big part of survival is winging it. Wing 6 did just that. We came together and pulled it off in the shittiest of places until finally, one by one, we were freed to live again. Now, in our old age, nothing's really changed. The irony of everything. You spend so much time fantasizing about life on the outside that when you get there, you learn real fast that most things stay the same. Doesn't mean you can't try and change. While Amish and Beans still fight over the fancier than ever Rec Room remote, Kat, Ham, Unicorn, and me will come up with some new ways to bring back the life that was stolen when they tried to lock us up and throw away the key. We'll get there, we always do. Welcome to the retirement home. We've got some fucking living to do. gotta run. I'm late for a meeting on new ways to use the rec room. And Kat, well, she insists I ride. She's a nag, that one. Bye.